everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Kayaks and I'm back. Finally back with another video. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been so long that I almost forgot that I used to make videos. Anyways, I'm back. The thing is, there was a huge riot in a nearby district, and for that reason, to control the damage and not to spread any misleading information or fake information, the government decided to freaking shut the internet down for about a week in all the district nearby the one where the riot occurred. For that reason, no internet, and I was kind of busy, also a lot busy with my academic stuff, and also I was sick for last few days, and for that reason no videos. Well, anyways, I'm back finally, and I'm gonna bring you something really good. Remember the video I showed you where I told you you guys can easily rank up if you use certain hero, right? So I'm back with that kind of video again. So before my long absence, I played a lot of tank hero, and I played a lot of Kufra, and also sometime Meno. And I realized that these two are one of the best tanks out there which can turn your bad situation into a good situation. For that reason I am including these two. Also there are other great tank of course like Johnson and Goddard which can also help you with the same problem. The thing is I'm not including those two because especially Johnson, he is very hard to use. You have to be very good at driving to be a good Johnson. That's why I'm not including him. Well, I don't know how to play Johnson, simply that's the reason. Also, same reason for Goddard. I'm not good with Goddard and I don't play him much. So I'm not gonna tell you about something that I'm myself not good at. So I'm including just these two because they're pretty easy to use. First, we will have a look at Kufra and we will talk about it. I'm gonna explain his skills very briefly. If you wanna have a full detailed explanation, then click at the top right corner. You're gonna find a good video to explain Kufra's skill. First, we're gonna have a look at his special. As you can see, after every 12 seconds, he will throw his bandages. He will be a freaking marksman and can kill low HP enemies and heal himself. For his first skill, he is gonna charge and launch himself into enemies. If he strikes an enemy or a group of enemies, he will knock all of them. It's an AoE effect skill. And for his second skill, he freaking turns into a giant ball and bounces around. Every bounce he deals some damage. And also here, as you can see, if anyone tries to go through him with a blink skill like a flicker or a dash, they get knocked up, which is pretty good. This is your initiating skill, guys, so remember that. And here you can see his ultimate in work. As you can see, he pulls everyone around him in a short range in front of him. And if they struck an obstacle, they will be stunned for a duration, just like Moscow's second skill. He throws a spear, right? And if they don't struck an obstacle, then they will be just slowed down. Anyways, here you should watch this, how his combos and skill work. Also, you should remember this, guys, when he turns into a giant ball, his physical and magical defense increases a lot, so he takes a really low damage. And this poor Angela thinks she could kill me. Yeah, right. Just have a look what happens to her.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Help me! Why are you running? Me! Why are you running? Nigga!
You have been slain.
When you play Kufra, you will realize that you can do some very great combo. As you can see here, this is one combo. You jump in with your first skill and then turn into a ball. This combo is very useful against any hero who is using dash skill because they won't be able to escape from your ball and knocked up. And as you can see, here is another combo where I jump in and instead of using second skill, I use my ultimate to pull the enemy toward an obstacle and stun them for a while. This is a good combo, and if your teammates is around while you stun the enemy, then it's gonna be very useful and it's gonna be, you know, a turning point for your team. It could be if you can knock the whole enemy team, it would be really a turning point for any game. You can turn the whole game around. So that's the best thing about Kufra, that you never know when the game's gonna be going against you. As you can see here, I dived in and took a lot of turret damage because I turned into a ball, which, you know, reduces the damage I take. So Kufra can easily dive, jump in, initiate any team fight, or turn the whole game with his ultimate. One knock-up, one stun from this guy, the whole enemy team is gone. As you can see here, I hide in the bush, and when this guy came up, I used my ultimate and then stun him. So this is another combo. You use your first skill, then you use your ultimate, and then you use your second skill. So this is a great combo, and if you can do it to the whole enemy team, then you will definitely make the whole game turn around. So that's the best thing about Kufra, that just one good combo and you turn the whole game around. So that's why I find it very useful to play Kufra. Well, I'm not good, as you can see here. I'll make a lot of mistakes, but even then I have turned many games with Kufra's ultimate, even though I didn't play much well in those matches, but still we won because of one good ultimate, one good combo from Kufra. So that is why Kufra, according to me, is one of the top tanks right now. Well, as you know, many heroes use dash skill, right? So Kufra is kind of very annoying to them, all those heroes who use dash, because when he turns into a ball, they have a very hard time, moving around with their mobility or even completing their combo, especially heroes like Chow, then Alucard, then other dash heroes with dash like Gushan, who can't even use his ultimate if he's trying to go through to someone while going through Kufra's ball, right? As you can see here, I will be disrupting the timing of Meno's ultimate. As you can see, he was trying to initiate his ultimate right after jumping, but I knocked him because he tried to go through my ball. Yeah, my ball. I have the giant ball. As you can see, he can turn into giant ball. Not me, it's Kufra. And so that's why Kufra is one of the best tank. And if you can play him right, he can easily turn any losing game in your favor. That's how good he is. As you can see here, this guy's dead. One knockup and he can't even escape. As you can see, I can easily dive in and dive out. And here you go, the enemy says bye-bye. We have it. And that's how you play Kufra. Well, as I said, I'm not pro with Kufra, and I am not so skilled with Kufra. I just played him sometime. Well, I played over 50 or 60 matches, and I have some 67 or something win rate, which is, I know, not that great. But that's the point, guys. You don't have to be super good with Kufra. Just play him, and if you can learn some good combos and land your ultimate in the right time and get some enemies, at least 3 or multiple enemies, that's it, multiple enemies in your stun, then you can turn the whole game around. And so that's it for Kufra. Now we're gonna talk about another great tank, and that is our boy Meno. Well, Meno is right now one of the top tanks and most used tanks in the high ranks, legends, mythics, and you will find that he is very useful in team fights. As you know, Meno is a tank and also a support because he can heal you with his second skill and heal himself too, and so he is very useful in a team fight. He can heal the whole team, and if you are dying with that little heal, you can actually survive or win a very close fight. I'm sure that everyone already knows how Meno's skills work, right? But I'm gonna explain them very briefly here. As you can see here, he doesn't use any mana bar. Instead, he uses a rage bar, and it can be filled while he takes damage. The more damage he takes, the faster it will fill up. And when he has fully raised bar, his skills, effects, and range increases. Let's talk about his first skill, right? So as you can see, he jumps in. It's a very short jump skill, and it deals area of effect damage, even though it's short, but its area of effect is very large. And his second skill, well, it heals himself and anyone who's near him, his allies, it will heal him. His ultimate, when he is not in his rage form, will help you increase his rage, and when he has his full rage on, his ultimate changes and he booms the ground 3 times, knocking the nearby enemies up 3 times and also dealing damage at the same time. Also, when his rage bar is full, his other skills, his first and second skill, will have more effects and will have bigger range. His first skill will have bigger range and more damage. His second skill will have more heal and bigger range, of course. And so this is why Meno is one of the best tanks out there, because he can heal the whole team, he can deal a lot of area of effect damage, he can crowd control the whole enemy team, and that is why I say Meno is one of the best tank and can help you win games easily if he can get the whole enemy team, or at least most of them, in his ultimate. If most of the enemy team get caught up in Meno's ultimate, then they will be unable to do anything for about 2 seconds, because they will be getting knocked up continuously for 3 times, which is about 2 seconds. And if by then Meno has any good teammate like a good marksman or a fighter, then the whole enemy team who get caught up in Meno's ultimate will be finished. That's the best thing about Meno, right? So what you need to take care while playing Meno is to always be inside team fight, always be near the enemy team. When the most of the enemy team are near you, that's when you use your ultimate and knock them up, and your teammate will take care of them. As a tank, you should always be with your team, and when you play Meno, you should always be with a marksman or a mage, so that when you catch the enemy inside your ultimate, they can take care of the enemy really quick. It is a good idea to keep your rage bar almost filled up by taking damage from minions or any creep or using your ultimate, but don't fill it up completely. What you need to do when it is near full, you need to go inside a team fight, and then when it is filled up, you can easily use your ultimate soon. As you can see here, because of Meno's ultimate, the marksman survived, or Sun could have easily killed the marksman. And so this is how you should play Meno, and try to keep his rage bar almost filled up, because if you are already filled with rage, any enemy who sees you will escape from you. He will realize, seeing that you are already a giant, a big bully, and so they will always try to go over, because no one likes bullies, right? So if your rage bar is completely full, they will know that you will be using your ultimate and they will escape from you. So to avoid that, you should keep your rage bar nearly filled up and not completely filled up. And when you go inside a team fight and take damage, it will automatically completely get filled up, right? And that's when you can easily get them in your ultimate. If you are having a hard time getting enemies inside your ultimate, then I suggest you should take Flicker with Meno. It will help you take all the enemy inside your ultimate, just like here. He can easily flicker when he has his full rage on, and then when he is inside or near it enemy, he can easily use his ultimate and get him caught up in his ultimate, and his teammate will take care of the rest. So this is why and how Meno is one of the best tank, and is actually one of the most used tank right now. Well, I didn't talk about any combo with Meno. Well, that's because Meno don't really have any specific combo with him. What you need to focus on is getting most of the enemies inside your ultimate. After doing that, you can do whatever skill you want to use. You can use your second skill to heal yourself and the whole enemy team in a team fight, just like here. Or you can use your first skill to a bit chase the enemy or getting out of there if you are too low on HP. But I did show you guys the combo of Flicker and his ultimate, which is very good in a team fight, or catching the enemy or most of the enemy inside your ultimate. So you can also use Flicker and his ultimate to make a great combo with Meno and get most of the enemies inside your ultimate. Just remember guys, when you play Meno or Kufra, try to get as many enemies as you can with your ultimate, because these two guys have one of the greatest ultimate ever. And that's it for this video guys. I hope everyone liked it, and I really do hope that this video is gonna help you improve your game and maybe help you rank up easily. And I hope that you won't find it so hard to hit that like button, right? And if you dislike that video, then go on, please hit that dislike button. Just let me know in the comment that why you dislike it and what I can improve, so that we can have better videos in the future, right? Also, make sure to share the video if you think it's gonna be helpful. And if you are new to this channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell that pops up beside it, because it is a bad manner to see a bell and not ring it. Since you came all to the end of this video, right, so it seems you have a lot of time to waste. So watch one of these videos and waste some more time. While you do that, I will try to make this video 15 minutes 5 seconds and 44 centiseconds long. Well, I hear something good's gonna happen for sure this time. So I'm gonna make sure that it is 44 centisecond low.